All right, the Monokuma file. How dare you cough while I'm talking the Monokuma file, bitch? You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. That's how this game goes. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword after that at all. Okay, do your best, Joe. Do your best, Joe. Who killed Nagito? I bet it's Joe.
Hold on!
I was rhyming. You talked over me, bitch.
I won't let you escape this time! Wait right there!
No! Nya, 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 nya.
What do you guys think? The school trip is nearly at an end. It's safe to think we can go home, right?
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first. Even if we can go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up here.
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case, so we can all go back home.
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito.
There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me.
Time to investigate.
First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komeda.
It's Komaeda, not
Komaeda.
Komeda.
Komeda, sorry. Komeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm, and the knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file?
Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. I just read this.
Yeah, so why are you reading it again? It's definitely weird. Why did Joe read it twice? Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for.
Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
And I can't tell you now, it's like a video game right now we're playing, so you gotta figure it out on your own. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Huh. Look at my finger.
Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either.
Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Before you start investigating, who do you think the killer is?
Shit, this is hard.
Is it? No, I'm just fucking with you, it totally is.
Is this Sonia?
Why?
She was the only one who, like, came
Later. She did come later. Yeah, that's true.
and she was also at the military base. But I don't know.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Do you think Sonya has it in it to kill Nagito like that?
No.
Maybe she didn't show her true colors, so we'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright.
Not freaking out about like Kazuichi, but he definitely can't stop thinking about it. Akane's boobs, man. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
Huh? What's gonna happen? This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home.
Carefree till the end.
Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
What? What do you mean, something? He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
I don't know. This is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly like with the countdown.
Anyway. Like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
Yeah, I know.
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, Was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. No. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There. Can you see? It's that red streak.
Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Is that blood?
Blood?
It can't be, it's pink.
The color definitely looks like blood.
No, it's pink.
But there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. I mean, why is this pink blood?
Blood pink, not
It's
pink.
definitely
blood.
strange.
Shit.
I should remember this.
And the color of his blood, too. You should remember that. Blood on the girder has been added to the truth blood section of your handbook. Write it down, Joe. Nagito's blood is pink. That is very strange. Must be a clue.
One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? Haha! It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No. We should finish the class trial. Then we could think about what will happen after.
Okay, alright, time to check out the stuff.
Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach.
Ah! I'm like Ace from One Piece.
Hey,
No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Who you calling Ace, bitch?
is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory?
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you.
You're a stuffed animal too.
Ah! That's not very nice.
Don't put oversized garbage there! It's so misleading!
What are you calling oversized garbage?
Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel.
I mean, is it?
Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him.
You could have delivered it better though.
But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. But it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze?
Burned rope has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Did you understand what Hajime was saying right there?
Yeah. Because how could his clothes not have burned, but the rope burned?
Yeah, just to elaborate, he's kind of like referring to like, why did it stop burning there, right? Because if it was burning, it would have kept burning and then
Yeah,
would have burned his sleeve, yeah. So I guess that's what he's implying.
Yeah.
Alright, just so we're on the same page.
The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel?
This knife, it must be from the military base.
Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by the same knife.
Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
Jeez.
And then they finished him off with the spear. How cruel.
Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons? A knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
A reason they had to use the spear. Huh.
Survival knife has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Ah, got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth.
Ow!
Hey, what are you doing?
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
But putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed.
Did you just call me an ungrateful swine? Anyways, the blood on Nagito's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
It's no use. She's not listening.
You call me a swine, bitch. Fuck you. Hey, about the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
But what's wrong with that?
This duct tape has wrinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right?
Crinkles?
Oh, what did I say? Did I say
You
sprinkles?
said wrinkles.
Oh, wrinkles. Alright, it's potato. Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it.
Duct tape has been added to the truth board section of your handbook.
There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
There's something strange.
Strange? What?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but...
There's something else that's strange?
When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand... Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
You're right. Why is it only on this part?
I don't know, maybe he screwed up the manicure or something. See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Yeah, sure. You win.
This is a video game. You lose, Joe. It's game over for you.
But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear.
Is this your first time looking at this too?
Of course not. This is the spear of Gunganir, right?
You definitely just came up with that now.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell!
I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later.
Spear of Gunganir has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
What?
Junko.
Oh.
Or Mukuro. How Monokuma killed Mukuro. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up.
Ooh, kinky.
Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him.
Torture?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing.
Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that that killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. Can I just say this? Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that.
But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gotten this far?
Torture wounds has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too.
Do you have any theories about how Nagito was killed? Based on what you just investigated?
So he said he was at the warehouse. So maybe, you know how the laptop was in the factory?
Yep.
Maybe someone got there before the others, watched the videos, knew he was in the warehouse, caught him, and then did all that shit to him while everyone else was trying to defuse
look for the bomb.
Yeah.
Or defuse the bomb, look for the bomb.
Yeah, but
okay.
the only person who could have done that was Sony. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Ah, this is... it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm. Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. So using that, the curtain was set on fire.
Using the oil lighter, huh? You think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
They caused a fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but...
Oil lighter has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. The source of the fire, perhaps?
Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
It is alright. It is not a bomb.
Why did you know the bombs were a fake?
Well...
That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs... Why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. He's interrogating her. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my? Do you suspect me, Joe?
Yes. Clearly I do.
It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus! Shit! You son of a bitch!
Oh shit! She's crying.
You made her cry!
Sonia?
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
What? How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them. I wanted to blow the shit out of Kazuichi's cottage.
What?
I thought one of the bombs would be so strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. and I thought that I could use them to gain an entrance to the ancient ruin. However, that plan was an utter failure.
Is that Monomi watching her do it?
Yo, pause. Is that Monomi watching her do it?
Oh my god, you dirty, dirty boy.
What can I say? I look at boob pics while you're taking a piss, you know what I'm saying? I'm a dirty boy. What can I say?
You're a dirty boy. Dirty, dirty boy.
I'm a dirty boy.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
I just read it. Why are you reading it?
it?
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell.
Oh, jeez. I see. So that's why you were the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did, as did Monomi as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Peeping Tom. If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. I'm glad he blew up Kazuichi. This is pretty cool. I could watch this all day. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set up were real as well.
Oh. Clever boy.
If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything. There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. Joe.
I guess so.
Yes, thank you. My goodness.
You're right. I got it. Sonia's account.
Sonia's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Goddamn shit. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it.
But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades. Thanks, Monokuma.
You bet!
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. That would be gross. Miss Sonia's all wet? She's all drenched and soggy? You hear that, Kazuichi?
You were thinking that, right, Joe? Dirty boy.
No, Kazuichi was thinking.
I mean, TK was definitely thinking about that, because he's a pervert.
Hey, fuck you!
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Come on, you were, Kazuichi. Let's be real, guys.
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime, obviously.
You're screwing with me?
Oh my, screwing? How lewd.
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. Fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Oh my god. This guy. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels.
You can see my butt.
The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? No shit, Hajime. But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall. They should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess?
Huh?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So, maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is...
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened to opening it slowly?
Kane ignored their protests and with a mighty kick, the door flew open.
Bam! Welcome to the jam!
Could it be? Was that it?
And there's something else I've been wondering. These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means... we can speculate this was done intentionally.
Monokuma panels has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
What?
What? What? Screw you.
MP3 player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it.
Do kids know what an MP3 player is nowadays?
Probably not.
Probably not.
But why is this here? I used to have one. I don't know where it went.
Oh.
I think I lost it.
Oh. It's right here. What are you talking about?
Oh. Is that mine?
Yeah.
So I need to take it back?
Yeah. Nagito took it from you, huh?
Fuck Nagito. He's not a chill guy.
What do you mean? I'm a chill guy. Can you pull the spear out of my stomach, Joe?
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up there.
Huh?
I like reminiscing that scene because I could see Kazuichi die over and over again. Anyways, if you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism! Why am I blushing? What the fuck? Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, Wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Either way, it is all gravy.
All good. All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Stop! There's no bomb! You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
You're so cute, Monokuma. You are right. Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
We already knew that. Shut up, bitch.
Fuck you!
I know that already. You should have said that earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. Phew! I feel relieved. Just like Joe when he takes a piss. I'm relieved.
Shut up. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the octagon.
The octagon, the 8-sided shape.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Miss Sonia. Putting a bomb inside of one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
Did I say something I should not have?
Said.
Said?
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed onto the truck bed. Ah! Found it! What did you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife? Oh, a survival knife? Oh, wrong voice. Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message.
So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it.
Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No. Is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions.
So, you gotta go back to the 4th island. And then, after that, go to Nagito's cottage.
Right. Nezumi Castle.
Yeah, Nezumi! You skipped it, bitch!
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Hey, how about you shut the fuck up, bitch?
Hey, you shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up.
Hey, you shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up.
Oh, hey.
Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from.
Oh!
A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it. Plus, it looks like the one the spears on the wall is messy, go. Fuck. Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. I said messy instead of missing. I'm so stupid. Shut up. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gunganir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. Who would die with a spear of Gunganir anyways?
Why? But why did the killer use the spear and the knife?
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife. And it would have been easier too. Good question. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary core thing on it, would be easy to use.
Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go. Chop chop real smooth. Hey guys.
Chucky.
Hajime.
Oh my! You want to go inside Nagito's room too, huh? I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do while she was licking my black eye.
I didn't do that.
Then do it! It's a sweet, cause it's made out of black bean paste.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
No! Lick my eye, bitch! Fine, fine, I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right? Now then. Varusu!
Creek.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Why wouldn't it?
Maybe the cottage key is computerized? I don't know. Let's go inside, Hajime. More importantly, let's go inside now that the door's open.
Yeah, you're right. So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine.
Oh, would you like to know, Joe?
Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well.
Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
That treasure box.
Chiaki, you know about this?
It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1! I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byaku is the leader. Lots of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this? A diary?
Looks like it. Did Monomi write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook.
Oh, I think it looks cute.
I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing. Hey! Stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand. Phew! I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook.
Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right?
The diary? It seems that way. That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey, you're a liar. Oh.
You always show up out of nowhere.
Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write.
Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. Ken finally writes the letter B.
Oh no.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands.
Yeah!
It's like a knob.
See? Bullseye. I knew, because I'm the same way too. Ah, shit. Huh? Are you mad? Are you big mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
Huh? What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister.
It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true?
Huh?
He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? Excuse me!
Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get an answer from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. There's a refrigerator.
No shit.
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. You know, the gamers need their mini fridge, am I right, guys?
Nagito probably supplied it himself.
I need to put my Red Bulls and Monster Energy drink in my mini fridge. Why would he go in the trouble to putting a refrigerator in his room? I mean, he's not even a gamer like me. Does he really need energy drinks and cold drinks?
So I talked with Chiaki. I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity.
There's a head in there.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle.
For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he stocked very much. Definitely not a gamer. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Let me take a look.
Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe?
Did someone say protein?
I love my protein. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Yeah, looks like it's poison.
Poison?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it like it's soap.
Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle.
Poison made specially for killing someone. It's Monokuma's
Special Poison! This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. Do you know what that means?
No, I forgot.
Fake chem major.
I didn't major in chem.
Oh.
I majored in psych.
Oh. Potato.
What?
So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place, in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight.
This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. I mean, it says poison on it, so... this refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But... where did Nagito get something like this?
The fridge, I mean the supermarket, I guess. That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too.
applied to the bomb?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
Another trap?
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died?
Just a chill guy. I'm just a chill guy, guys. Monokuma's special poison has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Don't pull that lever, Joe. Otherwise the poison's gonna go off.
It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks just like the one in my room, but...
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. The usual place for hiding things. Like porno mags.
Yeah, like porn.
Great minds think alike, I guess.
Oh my god. Well, we should still check just in case.
Can we check under your mattress? Let's see if there's like
There's
some...
nothing under my mattress.
Oh no. Are you sure?
Yes.
Maybe there's some strange thing.
With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this?
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? What's wrong, Joe? What the fuck?
A gas mask and rubber gloves? He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for?
Gas mask and rubber gloves has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hajime, was there anything else under the bed?
Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum?
A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals just that goes over jars of unopened mayonnaise.
I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Who knows? Maybe it's a truth bullet.
Might be too soon to decide that.
Piece of blue paper has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. See, I told you. Now check the bookshelf.
How's it going? There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and the types of items are also random. I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
They do. I definitely don't know about much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though. I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff there.
Well, that might be true, but...
So, I'll leave the shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there was still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? I think that's a typo.
Why? Oh, yeah, I see why. Okay. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. My name is Hajime Hinata. This is another one.
That seal.
Indeed. It's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just my information, Hajime Hinata. For my name is Hajime Hinata, apparently.
Shut up, don't be a creep.
Why is that being a creep? I don't understand. Anyways, just Hajime's information.
Identity theft is wrong.
It is totally right.
Nagito said, this only contained information about me, but... is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hands to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why? Is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me.
Why would I ever lie to you?
So he really is the ultimate buzzkill.
We'll see.
Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. Can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, reserve course student. Ooh. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department.
Wah, wah, wah.
But we made up an ultimate for him. He's the ultimate buzzkill.
No, he's just the normal buzzkill.
Sorry.
Aww. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie?
This is such a buzzkill, man.
Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department?
Probably because you're lame, dude.
Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, well, I just found this strange file.
Ah! Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here, too. Nagito was lying.
I would never lie, I'm a chill guy. When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? That's probably what everyone means. Jackie, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. It's not written in there. These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then, it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Ah, hold on.
What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but the file. His name isn't in there, right? There are supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about, Hajime?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Boo hoo boo boo boo! So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? There's all the old suspects. Makoto, Hina.
Yeah, no shit. We
Byakuya,
saw this image
Toko.
before. Calm down, Joe. What the heck?
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, oh my gosh, Joe. I've already seen this. Look at Monokuma getting pummeled.
Ah!
For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
What?
A different reason?
Nani?
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. Stop drinking water, Joe. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. Oh my god, Joe, right now, we're such a good place right now.
What do you mean?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through the profiles, right? Bitch.
Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? There's an imposter among us.
Hahaha, so funny, Joe. Oh my gosh. That's that Byakuya's true identity.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami.
A fake?
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him.
So Fat Byakuya wasn't actually Fat Byakuya?
Nope, he was the ultimate imposter all along. It was just a red herring. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his Asian gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, He's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
Fat Byakuya.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Seriously, Joe actually thought he was real Byakuya this whole time.
Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
'Cause that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having talents means you're also bound to that talent. You wouldn't know because you have no talent, Hajime. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. I was destined to become a gamer girl. Regardless of whether you want that life or not, I totally wanted this gamer life though. It's pretty sick.
In that sense, compared to other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating, Hajime.
What the hell?
Don't what the hell me. Ahem. Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with. So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then... What was he trying to say to me at that time?
I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others, and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had a guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monomi or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor?
I'm not telling you, bitch.
Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation.
You still think there's no traitor?
I don't know.
You don't know shit.
Is there really someone like that?
Yeah, just ask people.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out. Also, Joe's dumb, so he can't figure it out too.
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Then, we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
Ooh. Hope's Peak Academy file has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that wasn't even a clue. Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up? Wait.
Excuse me for a moment. Ding dong, bing bong.
That chime just now.
What is most important for a living thing? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down unless you're Joe, it just keeps going down.
What? Shut
Time
up.
will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
So, time's up! We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial?
The last class trial.
The last class trial?
The last class trial.
He said that, right? He said last class trial?
The last class trial.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really said it was the last class trial.
I'm sorry.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about that Monokuma timer earlier, right? I mean, there's another chapter after this, if you recall from the first game.
Two-
2 more days. 2 more days. And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But I can't imagine that its real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe, after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right.
I'm goddamn right.
Class trial for Nagito's murder.
Ooh.
We're pretty screwed.
Yup.
I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito. Neither can I, Hajime. Neither can I.
I mean, you're stupid, so.
Shut up.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. You already know you're stupid, Joe.
Shut up. Huh?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'm goddamn right.
We're not alone.
You got her Nakamas.
Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together.
With the power of friendship.
Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people? Stop it! You're making me depressed! You're making me depressed! Mini Mechamaru.
So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict, where we must doubt our friends.
But, once we're through with this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is a last class trial.
We've been tricked every step out of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know? That's why. I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial. I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops.
What the fuck? What are you doing here?
You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know? Huh? What are you saying? There's no way! Monokuma will end things here! He's planning something far worse! Stop trying to jinx us! Damn right! Stupid rabbit should just shut up!
Tricks are for kids.
Everyone! You mustn't run away from despair! Huh? I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight!
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Maybe she read a self-help book. But her eyes. She looks so determined. What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Maru. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial. Aw, fine.
Somehow, I understand what Monomi is saying, I think.
Anyway, let's get going. To the last class trial.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can for the last class trial. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. The last class trial.
This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself, over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right?
I hope so.
Let's worry about things after we're finished. More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. I think.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. I think.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survive need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened.